Then let me jump to this. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into tonight's stream. Just following our usual agenda. We got Mr. Hayes joining us today. Yo. Let me now make sure that we can hear him. Okay. Sick. We can hear you. Alrighty. We know everybody can hear you. We're gonna, if you guys have any questions that you just want answered, type them in the comments below or go look at the post and we'll respond to them live. But for now, we'll review what we did in the price action today, and we will also go back and just see what we have outlined, what we could be looking for on the market. So let's take a gander. Last night, we said, okay, what do we have here? We had this little, 5-minute wick. This was on our stream last night. We said, well, it's bouncing on that 50%, so we could see some nice upside. What did we hold this whole time? Overnight session, we held that 50% of that wick. Right, so that's a nice important level. Then today, during our morning stream, we said, okay, well, we have this little inverse fair value gap. We can close it up, and then we can continue to the downside. We drew out our little plan, which played out right there. Had a fair value gap right there as well. That played out nicely. Then what else did we have? We had this little number over here, this range OTE. So that lined up over here. That played out nicely as well. Then we drew out this range, right? We drew out the London range, and we said on the stream, we said, okay, well, a nice pullback would be nice into this range, just because we have this fair value gap, we have this liquidity right here, and look at that. What do we do? Came right up into that. Let's take a look what we did on that higher time frame. Very similar thing, right? We said we had this low. We could not displace below this low. So last night we said, okay, well, if we can't displace below that was our 4 hour. If we can't displace below that, we're likely going to see a sell out. Sold down, bounced on our levels. You can take our 2 a.m. candle. Let's see what the range of it did. Let's see. So 2 a.m. range, where did we come into? 0.5, almost a 618 of that 2 a.m. range. Continuation up, right? Like I said, we had that nice little gap over here. We have some levels to the upside. We have previous weekly. I'll see with how this fucking run up is going, or how this range is. We could easily see those 618 of that previous weekly range, or just that whole range in general. These would be the levels. All of these we'd want to probably select for reaction. Same thing up top over here. All right, let's actually maybe let's do like right here. Place a level there. 675. Even. Okay, so retest of that bottom again once we sold down. So between those two levels, that'd be nice to retest. That's that whole range. And then if we take this range, just now that 50% looks nice as well. I think those levels are pretty solid for us. That's on the 4 hour, on the hourly. Yeah. Yep. If we retest the delete that. Yeah, if we take previous day high, I think it could get a nice little pumpy going. If we close above it, all right? But you can kind of see how all of this is LRLR. So I think what they might be doing, getting all of the bulls excited, right? They're like, look at that fucking pump, right? Everybody's so pumped up. Everybody's so excited. Look at all of this LRLR, right? Balanced ass range. So I wouldn't be surprised if they ran it up a little bit higher into Wednesday and then sold it right back down. Considering how aggressive this move is to the upside, I think we get an equally, if not more aggressive move to the downside. That's just my that's that's
Drug it.
just the speculation. That is just the speculation. Right? Let's look at like a higher time frame. Let's go over here. Let's take a look at our US 100 first of all. Right? Bounced nicely on that 50% of this huge range. Right? That's on the 3 month, on the monthly time frame as well. Right? We kind of came into that 3 month, this level right there. I think we were talking about it. We said, okay, well, come back, test that right there. All right, like let's see, 12 month. I think 12 month we were mentioning. Yeah, the order block. Yeah, we talked about it. We outlined that. It's okay. Well, yeah, if we come back, hit the top of that, hit the top of that, we could probably see a nice little reaction. So we did. Look at that, huge reaction. So we want to below like 16,395.50. That's on our NQ chart, or not NQ. Oh my gosh, US 100 chart. We want to see price displace that if we want to see a little bit of a lower move. This monthly is only 7 days old. This monthly candle, it's a week old candle, and we've already sold down so much. We've covered a lot of ground. Our ranges are insane. I mean, if they take this all the way back up, that would be fucking wild. The way this weekly's going, we do have that volume balance up top. Interesting. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. At this point, we have good confidence for upside. We hit a solid level right there on the yearly. I'd just be cautious here. That's all I'm saying. I'd just be cautious here. It's a solid bounce. We did technically, right, on like a monthly, we did technically like manipulate down, but I don't know if it reached everything that it wanted to reach. I mean, it's
Yep.
bouncing nicely out of that level, right? But I don't know if it's necessarily.
It's like if you didn't get it at the bottom, this is not the place to blindly long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wait for some sort of retrace, but I'm honestly I don't know about this daily. It looks like just such a random candle in this whole price.
Yep.
Like we can come up over here, like do this, maybe even this little number over here, and then an equally large sell. That is just I'm just speculating here. Not saying it needs to happen. Because right, technically we don't really have like a big wick to the downside. It's not like an open, it is an open low. It is setting up for like an open low high close candle, but it could also be open high. We put in a high and then low close. So we go back below that weekly open. I guess that's what it's really going to come down to is what are we doing? Are we going below that weekly open? Are we continuing to stay above that level? Put all of these in my little folder because remember what we said, we want to keep our things, this things Monday journal. And, take those charts. Boom, just like that. Did reject some nice levels, took that liquidity. Yeah, this range is insane. I mean, we went. I think I measured this morning as 11% a whole day.
So crazy.
Up to bottom. Oh my lord. Gap
Like you
down.
said, they have options from here. Like
They have a lot of different options from here. Because we cleared this out, but I'm just like higher time frame wise, we still don't necessarily have any displacement. All of this is LRLR. All of this is balanced, right? We barely have any imbalances in it. And this little shit, that and that, I mean, not that they haven't done that before.
But you just don't
Regardless,
know.
yeah, 4 hour looks a lot better with these liquidities here. Honestly, watch 50% of this wick. Let me make this to see. Honestly, let's watch 50% of that wick. That will be a telltale sign for us if we come back, reject that, continue down, maybe hit that weekly open, then continue up. That could be a good case for them because they'll come back, reject that, come into OTE over here. Right, if we make this range right there, do like TOTE 618. Yeah, 705 would line up pretty nicely. I like that. I think I like that case more than anything else. Just a tiny little retrace into some stuff. But yeah, otherwise you just want to stay patient with these. It's 800-point range in the Asian session.
Yeah. I'm pretty hands off right now. It's just like no good entry.
Yeah.
I caught that last night and
Yep. Yeah, it's really just like capturing the small intraday, whatever, right that 15-minute pullback into this range was solid. You could have taken a nice rejection off of those levels up top on that huge fucking pump. On those fake 90-day pause on tariff news.
wild.
Yep.
Degenerate market.
Yeah, insanely degenerate market. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to wait and see. There's not gonna be stream tomorrow morning. I got early obligations that I need to tend to. Look at that. Kind of outlined that move. Oh yeah, we did. We said okay, come bounce. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. I love it. So for 50% of that wick, if it holds, we can continue up. That was last night's stream, guys. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you go check out papertraders.io. It's your go-to website for everything paper traders related. We got our trader journal on there. We got our ICT trainer on there. We have the risk calculator on there. And we also have the candle creator on there. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find a link to our YouTube channel. It'll just take you straight to the live sessions that we've done in the past. Check those out. Sundays, we typically do that little market recap, see what we can do on the week, do a little bit of like Asian session trading. And then all the other days you'll see, based on the title, and look at the calendar that we have on the Paper Traders account. On there, you'll be able to see what we are doing each day for those ICT lessons. So like today, we're doing a little Q&A and recap. All right, basic thing is just looking at those internal and external ranges. Right now we're kind of, we have made our external ranges. Now we're looking for those internals. So it's just a matter of how far they want to internalize it, make it internal. How far they want to take that raise.
Hell out of it.
Yeah, which like I wouldn't be surprised if they do. It's honestly, considering we have minutes on Wednesday, we have some other news coming up on Thursday, CPI. Friday we got PPI data. Holy fuck.
I feel that.
So those are the news. On that note, if we don't got any questions, if you guys do, leave them on the bottom of this live stream. Just comment below on this live stream. We'll answer them via chat, via text. Do that. On that note, we're probably going to end it. Both a little EP. We'll still provide some value to those in our Discord. Still be active in there. but for the most part, done here on Twitter. So thank you guys again for tuning in, staying with us, tuning into those morning live streams. If you're not doing so, I suggest you start doing that. We outline levels pretty well on there and kind of try to play them as much as we can. On that, I mean, you can take some shorts probably here. Wouldn't be bad. 2,000 point range. Come down to that. Just speculating. Probably not. 4 hours looking blunty on both ends. Yeah. Make sure you guys go check out at Hazed Beats on Twitter. Phenomenal guy. Check out Big Timmy Hedge on Twitter as well. Great trader. Make sure you follow at the Paper Traders. Stay up with the updates that we post on there. Check out www.papertraders.io. That's going to be your go-to website, as we previously mentioned. Check out those previous sessions that we have recorded and that are posted on YouTube. Check out some of the snippets that we post on our Twitters as well from our live streams. We're working on getting those snippets on YouTube as well, just from our live streams in general, so that you guys get those short, sweet educational videos. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. Turn on those bell notifications on my account. Turn them on Hazed account. You won't miss out. And then if you want to join up, if you want to learn a little bit more, if you want to see how we trade, join the community. Fully transparent. We show you guys everything. We don't do alerts. That's the biggest thing. We do not do alerts. We show you guys the chart. We outline our plan, and it is for you to determine how you want to play it. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Mr. Hayes, do you have anything to add?
Oh, sir.
All right.
I'm going to post my watch list in Discord and probably head off.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys. We'll see ya on the next one. Peace out.